Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the unconventional attorney, the owner of CMS Law Firm. Today, I want to talk to you about my conference strategy. Before I get to that, though, I want to remind you, I have this group. It's called The Sanctuary, filled with law firm owners that are doing great things. Some are just starting out. Some are making millions of dollars a year. All of them have one thing in common. They want to hang out with other successful law firm owners, and they want to have a way to get together and collaborate and share wins and challenges and get a little help from me along the way. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, please go to theunconventionalattorney.com/sanctuary. You can set up a time to chat with me and learn a little bit about the sanctuary and learn if you might be a good fit, and come on in if you want to. Okay, so go check it out. All right, conferences. I have not been to. Okay, so this weekend I went to a big conference in Dallas. It was called Million Dollar Mastermind. It was put on and sort of hosted by a group that I'm a part of called Apex. And I wanted to go to sort of show some support and also dip my toe back in the water. I brought my girlfriend. I wanted to show her what sort of this life was like and introduce her to some of the people that I hang out with. And it's very similar to what the Sanctuary is like, quite frankly, this group. It's not law firm owners, though. It's just business owners. It's people really trying to do kind of big things. And it's just a fun way for me to, hang out with people that are like me, which is kind of hard to find. You talk to people about business, about your goals and dreams, and people look at you sideways. Not in these groups, not in the Sanctuary. That's why I do that. But I also know that I'm not the smartest person in the world, and I can learn from other people. And that's why I'm in these groups. That's why I would encourage you to join groups like this. I haven't been to a conference like this it was a 3-day conference, and it was really just sort of like motivational type of stuff. And I was excited to go. It was a great time. The event was really great. I haven't been to one of these in a long time because they just aren't as appealing to me as they used to be. Quite frankly, I don't host an event like this for the Sanctuary because I don't like them. I think they kind of serve to distract you. You feel really good when you leave them, but often there's no way to like keep that momentum going. All right. So, but I went and I had a great time. And I am keeping some of that momentum going because a couple of the speakers, they were freaking so good. So good. Next level speakers. And I want to talk to you about my strategy when I go to conferences so that if you're going to these conferences, which I know a lot of you are, then you can go at them and get the most out of them for you. This is really important. Okay. So the first rule I make for myself whenever I go to any of these conferences is I am not buying anything. All right. At this conference, thank goodness, nothing was being sold. But on 97% of the conferences that you are going to go to that are being run for law firm owners, at least 50% of the people that speak are going to try to pitch you their product, whether it's some kind of a course or some kind of a service. Often the people that run the place are pitching you more of their services. You have to know this going in, and you have to hold strong because the goal of these speakers is often to sell you stuff, and they are very, very good at it. Okay. I know this, and I have this rule because back in the day, I used to be one of those people running to the back of the room to buy these courses and these things and get you so hyped up while you're there. You're so excited to get started that you go and you make bad choices. Okay. You can buy a course at a time, work your way all the way through it and implement it before you buy the next one. Okay. If you join the Sanctuary, you're going to get basically all of my systems and everything inside of that anyway. So, give mine a shot. But that's going to be rule number 1 for me. Rule number 2 is that I always say yes. So if I meet people and they ask me to do something, I say yes. They're going to dinner, it's a yes. They're going to drinks, it's a yes. A lot of the times you're going to get the most out of the event by hanging out with the people that you meet. And I always allow for serendipity in these type of moments. And it happens to me every time for some reason. I have no idea why. The perfect example was this time. Brooke and I were going out to dinner. It was the second day after the second day was over. We went and I got to go and hang out with David Goggins, which was insane. So sick. And we were gonna go eat dinner at this one place. And I was like, oh, it looks fine. And then there was another place across the street. It also looked kind of good. I didn't know either place. We walk over to the other place, walk in, and there are a couple people that are there that I had met before, and they asked us to sit down with like 10 or 15 other people. We said yes, ended up having an awesome night, met a bunch of new people that are super cool and super successful and all that kind of fun stuff. But I always leave myself open for those things. The other thing that I try to do, maybe the third and final tip, is I really go in looking for one thing, okay? You may not know this or believe this, but every course that you buy, every mastermind that you attend, every conference that you attend, there's typically going to be one nugget, a single piece of information that is going to pay itself 10x, 100x over for going to that conference or joining that group or being in that thing. That is where the people that really excel and succeed, they are able to find that one thing and then leave the conference and go implement that thing. So I'm always just looking for one. Some people will go in and take 100 pages of notes. Well, then you have 100 different things to do. You end up doing none of them. I'm really looking for that one single thing that I want to do. And in this case, in this conference, it really boils down to one thing, and that is like not letting opportunity pass you by. We only have one life. We only have this day in front of us. And there's no reason to be lazy. There's no reason to be afraid. There's no reason not to take action. There's no reason not to just go for it. There's no reason also not to tell the people that you care about them, to spend time with people that you love, and to just enjoy every moment and really go after everything. That was one of the biggest reminders that I got from this event. And I am really taking that into account. I'm creating some ways to remember that every day. And, we're going to try to go big over here, I think. And big for me, I'm going to try to do my own thing, but do what I really want to do. So when you go to these conferences and things like that, find that one thing that you can take home, that you can implement, that you can propel yourself to the next level. Here's why. There are no new shiny objects. No one is teaching you anything new at these conferences. I promise you that. Okay? What the key to success is implementing traditional business fundamentals using today's technology and just doing it consistently forever. Okay? Forever. That's the key. So, if you're going to conferences anytime soon, I saw like I can't remember who they are. They're trying to sell out stadiums. This is like the newest thing. I just don't understand why you would want to be in a stadium with 5,000 people when you could be in a room with 10 killers and learn everything that they're doing. That's where I would much rather be, and those are the kind of groups that I get into. And it also happens to be what the sanctuary is like. We're a small group. We have small quarterly live meetings. We have group meetings every week where there's 15, 20, 25 people in there. And we just crush it. So this is not just one big long pitch for the sanctuary, but I wanted to let you know that about how I do things and what's been successful for me. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did and you're watching or you're listening somewhere, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, do it. And if you want to check out the sanctuary, theunconventionalattorney.com/sanctuary, that basically outlines everything that it is there. And if you're interested, you can hop on the phone with me for a little bit and see if you're a good fit. And we'll go from there. All right, that's it. As always, I am Christopher Small. I am the Unconventional Attorney. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you again soon. See ya.